Hello. That's the hardest thing to push that go. Okay, I think I'm all ready. I thought I would come on here and make some Santas. I have a new girl in my group that hasn't seen it yet, but the video is in there and she had some questions, and I thought, well, since I've already done it in my group a couple of, probably last year or the year before, it might have been the year before. I think I did them both. Anyway, I thought I would do them here with you guys since it's been in the group for a while. I'm sure those girls will not mind. Okay, so I'm putting some gloves on. I don't really know if I need them. I may pull them off, but we'll see. So hello. Hello and welcome. Good morning, Missy. Hi, Connie. Happy day to you. Hey, what do you all say? Hey, Esmeralda. Well, thank you very much. I have been going around town hitting little, I've had 2 paint jobs that we weren't able to finish because the paint was wet, just little things, a couple cabinet doors that needed flipped, and we had some patches on a ceiling at another lady's house. So I've been out and about, been to the grocery, and yeah, I'm home, and I've been contemplating doing a live sale. However, it's just me. I'm not sure I could do it. You just tried it, Trish. How'd it go? Hello, Amber. Let me know how it went, Trish. We'll see if I'm doing it the same way that you did. Anyway, so we've had a big morning around here, and yeah, I'm contemplating a live sale. Hi, Charlotte. It's just it's a little tricky by yourself, but I've done it before. I just probably won't go as big as I do when Beth is here, but it's been so long and I have so much. So I thought maybe I'd just pull a few things out and do a live sale in a little while, later this afternoon. Hi, Sarah. Oh, Trish, you haven't painted them yet. Okay, but you let them dry overnight, and they look good. Well, let's get started and let's see if I'm doing it the same way that Trish is. So, first thing you'll need, you'll want some Reynolds wrap. I have gloves. I can't remember if I need gloves. I didn't write it down and I didn't rewatch my old videos. I got it, but I don't know exactly. We'll see how this goes and then I'll let you know. What I'm using is Celluclay. It's an instant paper mache, it says. Oh, they've been drying for 3 days. Holy mackerel. Wow. Okay. Wow. So I thought I would get this mixed up. I hate for you to just look at emptiness. Although me putting water in a in a bowl isn't too exciting, but yeah. So I'm doing warm water. It says warm water on the package, so I'm gonna do that, and it says 3/4 of a cup. I don't have a 3/4 of a cup, so I'm doing 1/4. I'm pretty sure that mathematically works out to the same thing. I'm going to hold just a bit of this one back. I'm putting in about half of it so that we can see. Hopefully you heard me say all that. I think you heard me say that. Okay, I'll put you down here. So I'm holding some of the water out in case I don't need it. I don't know for sure. And then all of this, of course, will go, in the dishwasher. I suppose I should have my own crafting dishes, but I don't. Okay, so then you begin to stir. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need it. So I'm gonna put the rest of the water in for sure. I may need more. If it's too dry, you add a little bit more. If it's too wet, you add a little more water. If it's too wet, you add a little more Celluclay. Okay, that's just kind of how it would be, common sense, right? Okay, so then we're mixing up our first batch here, and I thought I would just kind of mix it a little bit ahead of time, and then we can let it kind of sit for a second, I guess. Soak it all in there good. So I'm mixing. Hope you all can see that. See the dust flying. This stuff is super dusty. Okay. Yeah, I may need just a snippet more water, but we'll see. Okay, so we'll let that sit. And then you're going to take some Reynolds wrap. Trish, this might be something that you didn't do. Yes, lots of dust. So this might be something that you didn't do. Trish, you might have went with straight up Celluclay and that made it really super thick. I don't know. Yeah, I should probably have had a mask on, but I was trying not to do it too too crazily. Okay, so, all right. So now what I'm gonna do is take this foil and I'm gonna try and make a Santa shape out of this. I'm just wadding it up here, and I'm thinking of like Santa would have a hat on. He would have a beard. I'm trying to see him here. I'm not seeing him yet. Let me. Oh, I did 3 of them in my group the other day for Margaret was having some questions about him. So, and he came right to me. Okay, now I kind of see him, but it's the hat that's off. So let's fold the hat down, see if I can't make him come. He looks mean right now. He doesn't look like, there we go. I might be able to, there, I kind of see him now. Okay, so I make so you just kind of are shaping it. So I've got his little beard here. I'm picturing his hat here. You're only gonna see about this much of his face, okay? So I might try and shove that over. I really kind of wanted a place for the, oh, here, let's do this. There, I kind of wanted a place for the, like his hat. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna go with that and see what we get. I made a couple more, and here is one. So see how he's kind of got a hat going and his beard is kind of off to the side. And then I have a chunky one. Here's, you could almost see his face. That was accidental. But here's his hat and there's his beard. And then I had one more. Here's his hat and I gave him a big full beard. Let's try one more. I'm gonna go for 5. So let's try one more here. We're just wadding it up. And as we mold it, I'm kind of looking for Santa's shape a little bit. Something that might look like like a Santa. Are you guys ready for this? Are you guys ready for, hi Cindy Kane, for the Christmas stuff? I'm seeing everybody voting yes when everyone is asking. So, like, okay, and I think I'm gonna put my stuff out next week. So let's see, how is that? Yeah, that one might be good. I kind of bent him the other way. So, okay, yeah, I'm gonna put my stuff out next week, I think. I did hang some snowflakes in the trees. You are ready for Christmas, Terry? Yeah, you can see them. Let me show you my view out my window. I don't know if you guys can see them, but I can see them. Let me flip you. So out my window, can you see in my trees? There you go. See them? There is snowflakes all in my backyard. You can just see a few. There's 3 I see. There's some more. So I ordered those big ones on, let me flip you back. I ordered those big ones on Amazon. And yeah, I think I got 18 of them. And so they're all out there. I've never done that before. Wouldn't it be pretty if I could put some lights like around the bottom? I don't know why I bother. My kids aren't going to be here, but you know, my kids aren't even kids anymore. But you know, I don't know why. I just felt like doing it. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more water. I still feel like it's just a snap dry. And I don't know how to tell you guys how it will feel other than you're just going to have to kind of start. Oh, thank you, Joanne. Oh, and there I went. Oh, you are Joanne. Okay, I thought you were Joan. No, now I got too much water. I have a Joan, and my mother-in-law's name is Joanne, but she spells it Joan. She spells it Joan, but she pronounces it Joanne. So this always messes me up. When I see a Joan, I just instinctively think of Joanne. All right, so now I've got a nice, it's feeling good. Feeling good. Like it should. Okay, so see, it's kind of all staying together now. Where when you were looking at it in the bowl, it was just a little crumbly, all right? So we'll see if we've got it too wet or whatever. And like I said, I'll probably have to make some batches. 1 bag of this stuff. Does it say how many? 5 pounds? That can't be right. Well, I guess. I don't know. That's what it says. Maybe it's 0.5. Okay, let's see. Oh, my glasses. I have them on my head, but I don't have them where I need to have them. So, okay, now what we're going to do is, net weight, 5 pounds it says. Well, I've used a lot out of there, I guess. This doesn't feel like 5 pounds. 5 pounds of paper is a lot of paper. So 1 bag of do ya. Okay, so then you use this, Reynolds wrap, or your tin foil, aluminum foil, whatever you call it, would be your mold, like your form, okay? And we're really literally just adding this stuff to it and covering it up, okay? So once you have it formed, then you just start spreading this clay over it. And then you can put it in the oven and bake it. And there are instructions on the bag. I noticed it just a little bit ago. But I just let mine sit out like Trish did. I just let it sit out on my table and do its thing and dry. And they'll turn like a whitish color, if I remember correctly. And then you do the painting. So of course we won't be able... Try a tutorial on Pinterest. Oh, is that what you did? Okay. No, I've made these, like I said, 3 years in a row. I'm pretty sure I made them once without Julie over here, my friend Julie, and then she wanted to make some, so I made some with her, and then it might be my 4th time to make them, actually. I have quite a few in my box. But you could string them and make a garland of your little, but they're very vintage looking, so that's why I love them. And then also, my first time I did it, I was super sure that I covered all of the foil. And then I realized I'm painting it anyway, so it doesn't matter. If you have a little bit of foil showing, I wouldn't leave a whole lot, but if you have a little bit peeking out here or there, it's fine. I would leave it. I wouldn't mess with it, especially if you're running short on your clay. Just like a little, like pieces like see is peeking through, like right there. You know, you could, well, not that whole big. I probably wouldn't leave that whole big thing, but just some of it you could leave. And actually, I'm going to. Okay, so then I just have to see if I can cover this little bit of his hat. But they're pretty durable. I just hang them on my tree. I'm going to show you one more trick here in case anyone has to jump off. You don't really need to watch me make all of these, but in case someone has to jump off, I want to show you one more little trick that I like to do. And okay, let me just show you him. So can you see a Santa here? I can totally see him. And then you can also like give him a little bend, you know, like see, you can bend him so that he's not flat, okay? And then you kind of can, well, I'll show you. Okay. Oh, so exciting. All right, hang on a minute. All right, so what I do is I take a paper clip. I just happen to have these red ones, so I'm going to use those. You can use a bobby pin, works as well. And just cut the paper clip in half, and I'm going to stick it down in here. Try to get in some of the foil, maybe. Okay, fine, I won't. I won't. There we go. Okay, and then patch it back in. So then that will dry, and you'll be able to hang your Santa if you want to. I would do this either way. Yes, I have finished ones. I didn't bring them up here. I have tutorials. If you go on, I'm sure they would be easy to find on YouTube at Tammy Loves Vintage, and then you could type in Santas and you'd be able to see them. Or if you have the time, you can go to my photos and scroll back until you see the Christmas ones, and you'll see a bunch of them there in my Christmas photos from last year. Or you can do the same thing on my Instagram, which is Tammy Loves Vintage. It's all the same. Everything is the same name. Okay, so I have him. Now I'm going to bend him up a little bit, and then I'm going to add, okay, I'm going to decorate him up, and I'm going to add a ball for his hat here. Okay, can you see that? Hey, if your words are in the way, just swipe them over, okay? Just swipe them out of the way. And I'll be doing videos all along. Next week when we get out the Christmas stuff, I'll come on and show you my stuff. If you want to see, I've been watching a lot of girls on Instagram showing their things, and that's been fun to see what they, pick out for their trees. So there, I put a ball on that. And then I don't want it too smooth. I want it to look a little furry, so I'm gonna kind of jab at it there a little bit and give it a little texture. See that? Let me give it a little more texture around the side. Okay, then I'm going to make him a tiny little nose. Some of them I've done mustaches, some of them I have not. It's just whatever. Okay, now I can tell you that most of my noses have fallen off in baking, and I was kind of panicked about it the first time. I'm like, oh no, but honestly, I just hot glued them on. And I figure when you're gonna pack them away anyway, the chances are that puppy's gonna fall off anyway. So I'm not really too concerned about it. I'm just gonna kind of let it do its thing. And if it wants to pop off, it's fine. I'm not gonna sweat about it. So just a little tip on that. If your noses are falling off, just let them, and you guys can fix them. You guys can fix them later. There, I'll say that ball on his hat didn't look very big, but it is. Okay, so that mixture looks like it made enough for about one and a half Santas. Okay, just FYI. All right, so let's put a brim, or not a brim, but like a fur, you know, a fur edge on his hat here. Okay, so I'm gonna put you down, maybe you guys can see. But yeah, if the words are in the way, just swipe them, okay? There, woo. A little. Okay, so there we go. And then I'm just gonna pack that on. And I can't think if any of these fell off. I can't remember. If they would have, I wouldn't have thought a thing about it because I knew I could glue it back on. But just in case anything that you're adding here comes off, please don't sweat it, because don't throw it out. It's still good. Just do a little hot glue. And mine have held, like I said, I've done this probably my 3rd year to make these. So, okay. So then we're just gonna kind of soften that edge there. Now he's got a hat, and now let me just kind of poke at the hat to give it a little different texture. Okay, and then do we want to give him I guess I should kind of texture his beard a little bit. I don't want it to look like fork marks, but let's see if we can do that a little bit maybe. And just soften it down so it doesn't look like his hat, just to be a little bit different than the hat. Okay, so here's where we are. Totally see Santa, don't you? I totally see him. Okay, then if we want to do a mustache, we can. Let's see here. Let's see how it's gonna go. Okay, so we're gonna roll out a little mustache. Okay. All right, so let's see. Oh, yeah, it's good. Okay, so I'm gonna squeeze that into his nose a little bit. I'm gonna poke at it just a little bit here and there. All right, let me show you what I got. And that is all I'm going to do to him. There you go. Okay, maybe I should flatten this little bit there wherever his mouth would be. Okay, then, shoot, I forgot to get my, here, I got one right here. I want to make his eyes. Can you, yeah, you guys can see. So I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give him a couple of eyes, and you can do like eyebrows if you'd rather do eyebrows. But let's do a couple of eyes in here. Okay, all right. Do I want to open his mouth? I don't know, let me just see. I might pack it back closed. I don't think I've done an open mouth yet. Where he's saying, oh, like, ho, ho, ho. Oh, what the heck? Let's try it and see. Okay. Okay, so there's my Santa. Okay, and then there's the back. It's just gonna be plain, and there you can see some foil. Oh, I need to pack that. That's a little bit more than I like to show with the big crack. I don't want anything to happen to it. So let me, probably when I folded it to try to bend it, it probably cracked a little bit. Let me just patch that up, see how easy that is. But like there's foil showing right here and right here. I'm not worried about that. It'll paint right in. No one will ever know. There's foil here. I'm not worried about it, okay? I'm not worried about it at all. I think he's gonna be adorable. So there's my first Santa all done. And then you just do the same thing for all of your other shapes. And let me see if you guys have any questions. You don't need to watch me do anymore. I'm not gonna do anything any different. They might have, one of them might not have a mustache. One of them might have eyebrows instead or none. We'll just see. They'll all have their own little look. I don't want them all to be the same. You want them all to be interesting and different, okay? So I don't know if anyone has any questions. He's adorable. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Teresa. Yay, Terry Reno loves him. Tambra. Hi, Tambra. Yeah, I'm glad you like it, Terry. Don't you in my group? You don't remember me doing these in the group? There's so many videos in there and I don't remember when you started. If you go to guides at the top, you can find all. Danita has been helping me try to keep them all in order so you guys can find them by season. So if you're looking like for right now, you would probably start looking for Christmas, maybe probably October, November. If you want spring, you know, you're going to be looking February, March, you know, like that. Yeah, okay, I do have the finished ones. I saw you ask that. I'm gonna look and see if there's any other questions. But yeah, I'm sure Pinterest is loaded with them, with ideas. And thank you, Joanne. Let's see. Good, I'm glad you were excited, Andrea. Terry's ready for Christmas. And there's Cindy saying hello. So, okay, you guys, if you have a friend that might like to see this, I don't ask very often, but I think it would be good if you guys would not throw up. If you guys would spread the S-H-A-R-E, I don't know what you're supposed to sprinkle. If you guys would sprinkle, this might be a good one. It's short and sweet and got right to the point. Trish, you'll have to share yours when you get them painted and let me know if you did them exactly like this. But if you guys, I think this might be a good one to pass around to your friends. I don't ask you to do that very often because usually we get so chatty and all of that, but I think this might be a nice one that people might enjoy. So just hopped on. You will definitely come back to see the complete instructions. Okay, Esther. Well, oh, thank you for sprinkling, Terry. So here's what he looks like. I formed him with just some foil. And if you've heard me talking about my group, it's called Tammy's Making. You can find it on my website at tammylovesvintage.com. And it's $15 a month. And you have all of my videos from February of 2019 until now. They are all saved. You can scroll or you can find them in the guides. But if you ask to join without paying and going through, you know, the procedure like everyone else, and I won't be able to let you in. So you have to be sure that you're paying like the other girls, and you can stay as long as you like. You can get out anytime. You can come right back if you are like, dang, I missed that group. We're always happy to have you. So that's all I have. I'm gonna finish up the rest of these Santas. I have to go run over to a couple neighborhoods over and paint the other side of a cabinet door. I found a couple of drips yesterday, so I needed to work on those this morning, and they need a second coat. So I'm gonna go take care of that. And then, oh, thank you, Terry. I love that you're in there. It's such a nice little group. It's not a huge group. You won't get lost in there. There's like 30 of us. It's very small. So everyone seems to know everyone, and it's just one of those, it's just a sweet little group. So I'll be hitting it hard. I can tell you that. Normally I try and do at least 3 videos, but Julie and I both have a lot of projects we want to make, and I think they're all like going to be extra good for the group. And so I don't usually do things over here. I like to do it over there. So yeah, Julie, I just mixed up, it's Cellu clay, and I just mixed it up and I put it over top of the forms here that I tried to shape to look like Santas. They're all a little different. And so you just shape your Reynolds wrap or aluminum foil, and then you rub your clay on there. and then you start building it from there. So you got here late, Jeannie. We were making Santas out of Cellu clay. It's just a bag of shredded paper and water. And then we made little molds of Santas. And then I covered him with clay and I gave him a little ball and a little fur ring and his mustache. You know, it might be cuter with his mustache. Let me see if I can get like lines. If I know, instead of that big fork, like where he brushed it. Can I get that? I don't know. Because Santa always has such a... Can you see? Santa always has such a sleek look, right? Well, not all of them, but the real one does. He's pretty put together. Mrs. Claus doesn't let him go out without being top notch. Okay, now we'll see how that looks. I don't know if you can tell or not. So, okay. All right. So yeah, we would love to have you join us. You're very welcome, Tambra. Yeah, if I did drag out all of my boxes to tear into, I'm hoping to do that on Wednesday of next week, maybe Tuesday. We have a big painting job in Dresden. It's a foyer and a living room and a dining room. So it depends on how many of my girls can make it. And I have to go do my skin cancer surgery thing. So Terry, I don't, but I can pull one up for sure. I'll do that. It's just really for the clay. You guys can get aluminum foil. I'll look for the clay for you, but really that's all you need. And then your paint colors, and any paint works on this stuff. So thanks, Joe. Thank you. So yeah, I see a lot of the girls are in the group that are here. And I hope you girls understand why I brought it here to my main page. I know I always keep our best crafts over there, but since I'd done this one so long ago, it's not my invention, right? I saw it on Deb and Danelle. I mentioned them yesterday on Instagram. They don't do a lot of crafty things, but years ago they did this one and I loved it. So, okay, I'm gonna go. See, I always get carried away and keep chatting. So now the video is not turning out to be so great. You could add a ball to his hat. Yes, I did. It's right. You can see it. It's right there. I did. And you can see it's already, look where it's starting to dry. It's already starting to dry and turn white. You can see it, just the high points are starting to dry. But yeah, I'm ahead of you, girl. I added a little ball and then I made it kind of fuzzy looking and then I gave him a nose and yeah. All right. Yeah, but thank you, Teresa. Great idea. So, okay, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing this with your friends. Oh, a bell. I have bells down in my craft box. I'm not bringing that craft box up until I'm all set for Christmas. Yeah, and I was going to show you, I put that abacus in that wheel over on my fireplace, but you can't see it. I'll show you later. I gotta get moving. That'll be another video. When I'm ready to tear things down to put Christmas up, I'll show that to you, okay? I promise. So you guys have a great day. It was fun. Yeah, I'm going to sit here, and Wentworth is on Netflix, and it's got a new season, so I'm going to sit here and watch Wentworth. I'm going to finish up my Santas, then I'm going to go paint that cabinet, and then you may see me back on here today, to do a live sale. I'm thinking about doing it. It won't be a big thing, but I think I'll pull some things because I've been sharing a few things with you guys, and I've had people are ordering from the website, and I just want them to see what I have and know that I don't always put everything on the website and all that stuff. So you may get if you're texting me, I'll let you know what time exactly that I decide to do it. I carried down one box full of stuff, and I have a few more things, but I just kind of wanted to get some things like this and this other job off my list. I went to the grocery, before I commit to, because once I say I'm doing a live sale, that's it for 2 days. I am live sale shipping and boxing and all of that stuff. So I got to be ready before I commit. So if you're texting me, it's 740-273-6693. I'll say it one more time. Grab your pencil. If you would want to know when we're having live videos or sales or anything happening, if something happens with the world, Facebook, and I lose you, 273-6693. And there we can talk back and forth. You can, give me your email or whatever. If you find something shopping and you're like, I'm not putting it out there for everybody. It's just like texting each other. Hey, Tisha, hello. So you can message me there privately, 740-273-6693. Okay. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. I hope to see a bunch of hellos. Oh, Joe, thank you for doing that. I appreciate that. There's my number. Joe just posted it. So I would love it if you guys would message me, just say hello, and you're just texting me right to my cell phone, and I will text you right back with a hello right back, or whatever you say. I'll answer you back, and it's me. It's not an automatic thing. It's me. So thank you, Jeannie, for sharing. I appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and I'm thinking I'm going to see you back. I'm just not exactly sure what time. Hi, DeWanda. What time is it? Oh gosh, it's 2:00. Yeah, we're talking later, like later. Yeah, Marysville, Washington. Hello. Yeah, I don't know why I'm thinking about your weather for some reason. Is it snowing there? I don't know why. Heck, it's probably hotter than it is here, but it is kind of funny. It's not hot here, but it's definitely not snowing. And then I got all those snowflakes hanging, but I thought I'd be smart and do it while it was still warm outside. So, all right, friends, it's so nice. It's so nice to talk to all of you. Rainy and cold. Oh, so you're ready for a little Christmas. So we just put together a Santa here. We're using Cellu clay. I've got a few molds here that I made just hand shaped out of aluminum foil. You can catch the replay to get all the skinny on it, but I'm gonna work on the rest of these. We'll let them dry, and then when it's time to paint them, probably tomorrow, I'll take a break from shipping and sit and paint with you guys, okay? You're just like all my little best friends. It's so fun, because when you're here by yourself, it's kind of quiet and kind of gets a little lonely. I don't have kids popping in or whatever. So yeah, it's nice to have friends to hang out with. So I appreciate you all so much for being here. I look forward to getting your texts, 740-273-6693. And it's posted twice from a couple of friends that shared. So, thank you for the stars, Dawana. That is the sweetest thing ever. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys I'm pretty sure probably later this afternoon. And then I'll see you tomorrow and we'll paint these babies up. So, your husband just got out of surgery, Karen. Wow. Well, hopefully he's okay. Prayers go out to you from all of us. I'm sure everyone will start giving you love, and everyone give Karen some prayer hands for her husband. Yeah, bless his heart. That's a scary thing to go through for both of you. So, okay, let's see. Oh, Teresa joined my group again. I realized I can't craft without you. Oh, that was a text. I'm sorry. I got a text pop up. One of my favorite ladies that have been in my group since like the very beginning messaged me last month and said she was leaving, and I just didn't have the heart to take her out. So I left her in, and she just messaged and said she's coming back. Woohoo! Teresa, I love it. Love it. It's so sweet. So, welcome, are you newbies too? Oh, that was for the sparkle room. So you guys saw that. Oh, that's so nice, Karen. We're having a sparkle room event again. Dawana, there's some prayers, Karen, coming your way. Successful with him. You're not on your feet today. Oh my goodness. It wipes you out, I'm sure. Well, there's some girls here sending you some prayers, and I sure appreciate you spending a little time with me. I'll be back in a little while. Robin, if you go to TamiLovesVintage.com, and it's TAMI, if you can't find it, just look at the name of my page and add a .com to it. And then you'll see a little tab for membership. You might have to, it depends on what device you're looking at, but you might have to click the 3 little bars to open up your options. But if you're on your phone, you just scroll, and one will be membership. Oh, you're not able to be there. Oh, that's even harder. That's even harder. So that you're getting messages by phone or text from the nurse's station or something like that. That's hard. Although if he's like my husband, he might be a little grumpy. He might be okay. Although, gosh, hey, I got a new text from Esther. Hi, Esther. I'll message you. he went in for shoulder surgery, and you know, when they're getting ready to take them back and you're there and you're holding their hand, you know, and you're looking at them, it is kind of like you get teary and you're like, dang, you know, like it is very scary. It's very scary for sure. And your son is with him. That's good. That's good that he's not alone. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to go. We could drag this out all day, but I got more Santas here to make. And I hope you enjoyed watching that one. I should have just kept going, but it looks like I got to mix some more. He's driving your son nuts. See what I mean? That could be you. You might be a blessing in disguise to not be able to be there. Karen, I'm sure you're there with all your heart. So, all right, you guys, have a great day. Thanks for watching, and I'll probably be back this afternoon. If you message me, 740-273-6693, I will let you know exactly what time I'm thinking. We'll see ya. You're very welcome, Karen. Bye-bye.